Hello and welcome to Talk GCSE by GK Tutoring, and today I'm going to be talking about Maths GCSE and Quadratics. I know it does not sound that great, I know it sounds dramatic, but it's actually not. But we're going to talk about the foundation level quadratics, so how do we factorize basic quadratics where a is equal to 1. So let's have a look. Now when a is equal to 1, let's make this quadratics feel less dramatic than it actually sounds. If your equation looks like x squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, that means a is equal to 1. And your main weapon here is factorizing. By the end of the video, you'll know exactly what to do every time, so there won't be any guesswork, just plain method. Now, in order for us to factorize a quadratic has an x squared term, and the goal is to find the two values of x that make the equation equals to 0. So when a is equal to 1, we factorize them into two brackets. So write them into two brackets. But here's the rule, and there are 3 steps you need to follow. The first one is find the numbers that multiply to get you c. So the last number that you have in your quadratics, you're just trying to multiply them and try and work out what gets you c. It makes much more sense when I show you the example. So there you go. Can you see we've got a, which is 1, because there's nothing before x squared. We've got b, which is plus 5, and we've got c, which is a plus 6. Now, we need to think of what multiplies to 6. 1 and 6 multiplies to get us 6. 2 and 3 multiplies to get us 6. But what adds to get us 5? So we're going to pick 3 and 2. So our two brackets become x plus 2 and x plus 3, which is equal to 0. So now we have to understand this here. That x squared has been split into brackets, x and x. And the quadratics have been solved by plus 2 times plus 3. So there's no negative numbers here. So we simply just add them two together, put them as pluses, put them in those two brackets, fill the brackets up and put them equals to 0. Finally, what we do, we use the zero product rule. What that means, if two things multiply to 0, one must be 0. So if it's x plus 2, that's one of the brackets, that's equal to 0. X must be equal to minus 2. When we rearrange it, think of sending the plus 2 on the other side of the equal sign and making it minus 2. Or I can rephrase it, we can just take away 2 from both the sides. In the second equation, or second part of our answer, it was x plus 3 equals 0. And we take away 3 from both the sides to work out the value of x. So our final answer of this quadratics is x is equal to minus 2 or x equals to minus 3. Now the method to go for negative quadratics is exactly the same, but what we do need to understand is that we make no mistakes in working out the numbers and adding them using negative numbers. So that's all we need to remember. Now, can we see negative example is x squared minus x minus 6 equals to 0. So you need numbers that multiply to minus 6 and add to get you minus 1, because x is actually minus 1 because it's a minus x. So when we take the factors of minus 6, we can take 1 and 6, or minus 1, 6, or 1 and minus 6, but that's not going to add to get us minus 1. So we're going to use 3 times 2. However, it depends what are we going to use. Are we going to use 2 times minus 3? Or are we going to use minus 2 times 3? Because both of us gets us minus 6. This is where we need to really think of our signs. In the final answer, we need to get a minus 1. So if I pick positive 2 and a negative 3, that actually works because that gives me a negative 1 answer. So in the brackets, I'm going to use negative 3 and positive 2. And again, as I've told you, we just put them equals to 0 and we just further solve them. So we add 3 on both the sides, getting x equals 3. Take away 2 from both the sides, getting x equals 2. So we have two answers, x equals 3 or x equals minus 2. So remember, quadratics have a set of rules. You multiply to get C and you add to get B to solve both brackets. Quadratics are not scary, guys. They're just two tally predictables, basically. Okay. So if you found this video useful and you want to see more and more videos coming up, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you.